Recognizing the fire within is the very beginning of every extraordinary journey. It's that spark deep inside that refuses to settle for mediocrity, the voice that whispers that you were made for more than what you see around you. Every person is born with potential, but most never tap into it because they fail to recognize the power burning quietly within their spirit. The difference between those who live average lives and those who rise above is not luck, talent, or circumstance. It's awareness. Awareness of that inner fire, that hunger to grow, to evolve, to conquer. It's not something you find outside yourself. It's already there, waiting for you to wake it up. The truth is, the world often teaches us to silence that fire. From a young age, we are told to fit in, to follow the rules, to be realistic. People learn to dim their light just to make others comfortable, to lower their standards so they can belong. But those who achieve greatness, those who live with purpose, never allow their flame to die. They fan it, they feed it, they protect it. They understand that their uniqueness, their passion, and their relentless drive are not flaws. They are gifts. Recognizing the fire within means understanding that you have something powerful inside you that no one else can replicate. It's realizing that your life has a mission that cannot be fulfilled by anyone else. That fire shows up in different ways. It may come as a dream that keeps you awake at night, a vision of who you want to become, or an ache inside that tells you you're capable of more than what you're doing now. It's the reason you can't stay comfortable for long. Even when things seem fine on the surface, there's a restlessness inside pushing you to reach higher, work harder, and go further. That restlessness isn't dissatisfaction. It's the universe reminding you that you were born for more. Once you recognize that fire, everything changes. Your mindset shifts. You stop comparing yourself to others because you realize your competition is only the person you were yesterday. You begin to move with intention, to act with purpose, to make decisions that align with your highest potential. That inner fire becomes your compass, guiding you through doubt, fear, and failure. And when life throws challenges your way, it's that same fire that keeps you standing, that refuses to let you give up. It's the energy that turns pain into power, setbacks into strength, and dreams into reality. Recognizing the fire within is not about ego or arrogance. It's about truth. The truth that you were never meant to live an average life, but to ignite the greatness that's been inside you all along. Rejecting comfort and complacency is the moment you decide to stop living in the safety of familiar and start chasing the growth that only discomfort can bring. The truth is, comfort is a silent killer of potential. It lulls you into thinking you're okay where you are, even when deep down you know you're capable of so much more. People get trapped in routines, surrounded by mediocrity, convincing themselves that being comfortable means being happy. But comfort doesn't build character, it doesn't shape greatness, and it doesn't teach strength. The ones who rise above average are those who deliberately step out of the comfort zone, who run toward the challenges others run away from, because they understand that true growth only happens when you're uncomfortable. Every great achiever has lived through seasons of discomfort. They've faced uncertainty, rejection, and moments where giving up seemed easier than pushing forward. But they refused to stay comfortable because they knew comfort was the enemy of progress. When you settle for comfort, you stop evolving. You trade your purpose for temporary peace, your vision for convenience. Rejecting comfort means embracing the grind, the pain, and the struggle that come with chasing something bigger than yourself. It means being willing to fail, to start over, to hurt, and to keep going anyway, because you know every ounce of discomfort is shaping you into who you're meant to become. Complacency whispers lies into your ear. It tells you that you've done enough, that you've earned rest, that you don't need to push harder. But the truth is, complacency is the slow decay of ambition. It's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. The ones who reject complacency never stop learning, never stop striving, never stop evolving. They don't need perfect conditions to move forward. They move because standing still feels like death. They don't wait for motivation, they act from discipline. And every time they push past the urge to stay comfortable, they build resilience, they build focus, and they build power. Life rewards those who dare to be uncomfortable. It rewards those who keep showing up, even when it hurts, even when the odds are against them. Because every step you take outside your comfort zone expands what's possible for you. That's where you discover new strength, new courage, and new levels of potential you didn't know existed. Rejecting comfort and complacency isn't just about working harder. It's about transforming your mindset to see discomfort as the birthplace of greatness. It's choosing to be uncommon in a world that settles, to keep climbing when everyone else stops, and to understand that only through discomfort can you truly rise beyond average. Defying doubt and expectation is what separates those who follow the crowd from those who lead it. Every person chasing greatness will face moments where doubt creeps in, doubt from others, doubt from the world, and most dangerously, doubt from within. People will question your vision, your ability, and your worth. They will project their own fears onto you, trying to convince you that what you want is impossible. But the truth is, the greatest breakthroughs come when you refuse to let those voices define your limits. Defying doubt means standing firm in your belief, even when no one else sees what you see. It means trusting that your purpose is stronger than anyone's opinion, that your dream is bigger than any obstacle placed in your path. The world is full of expectations. Society tells you what success should look like, what paths are safe, what goals are realistic. Most people follow those paths because they're afraid of standing out. They fear judgment, rejection, or failure, but the ones who rise above average are the ones who dare to go against expectation. They dare to dream in color while others live in black and white. They dare to believe in possibilities that no one else believes in. Defying expectation isn't about arrogance, it's about courage. It's about looking at the limits that others accept and saying, "That doesn't apply to me." It's choosing to rewrite the rules, to redefine what's possible, to live life on your own terms. Doubt is powerful, but only if you give it power. Every time you listen to it, you shrink. Every time you let someone else's opinion decide your worth, you hand them control over your destiny. But when you stand up to doubt, when you face fear with faith and hesitation with action, you take that power back. You begin to build unshakable confidence, not because everything is easy, but because you keep showing up despite everything that tries to stop you. Every step you take in defiance of doubt becomes a declaration that you believe in yourself, even when the world doesn't. Defying doubt and expectation is not a one-time decision. It's a daily battle. It's choosing every morning to believe that you are capable, that you are worthy, that you are destined for more. It's choosing to trust your vision even when progress feels slow, to keep moving forward even when the path isn't clear. The world will always try to box you in, to make you small, to convince you to settle for average. But when you defy doubt, when you rise above expectation, you become unstoppable, because nothing is more powerful than a person who believes in their purpose more than anyone else believes in their limits. Discipline over motivation is the principle that truly defines greatness, because motivation fades, but discipline endures. Motivation is like a spark. It burns bright for a moment and then disappears when things get hard. Discipline, however, is the fire that never dies. It's the commitment to show up, to work, to sacrifice, even when you don't feel like it. The world often celebrates the excitement of starting something new, but the truth is, it's not the start that matters, it's the consistency that follows. Anyone can be motivated for a day. It takes discipline to stay committed for years. Discipline is what separates the dreamers from the doers, the average from the exceptional. It's what pushes you forward on the days when motivation abandons you, when the goal feels far away, and when quitting seems easier than continuing. True discipline is born in the moments no one sees. It's waking up before the sun to work while everyone else sleeps. It's saying no to distractions, to comfort, to excuses. It's showing up when the excitement is gone, when you're tired, when you've failed, and when your mind tries to convince you it's not worth it. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel, it demands action regardless of feeling. It builds character, resilience, and strength that motivation alone can never provide. The people who achieve greatness aren't always the most talented. They are the most disciplined. They understand that progress is built on repetition, routine, and relentless effort. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is intentional. When you rely on motivation, you rely on emotion to guide you, and emotions change. But discipline is rooted in decision. It's the decision to stay loyal to your purpose even when your mood changes. Discipline reminds you why you started in the first place, why the pain is worth it, and why stopping is never an option. It's what allows you to keep building even when the results are invisible, to trust the process even when it feels slow. Each day you practice discipline, you reinforce the belief that you are in control of your life, not your feelings. The truth is, greatness doesn't come from occasional effort, it comes from consistent action. Discipline transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary results. It's the quiet power that builds empires, shapes champions, and turns impossible dreams into living realities. When you make discipline your foundation, you no longer chase motivation. You create momentum. You stop waiting for the perfect time or the perfect feeling. You simply do what must be done. That's how greatness is built. One disciplined choice at a time, every single day, until the world can no longer ignore the power of your persistence. Living with purpose and legacy is about understanding that life is more than just existing. It's about leaving something behind that outlasts you. It's the realization that you were not placed on this earth to simply go through the motions, to wake up, work, and repeat, but to make an impact, to create change, and to inspire others through your journey. Living with purpose means aligning your actions with a vision greater than yourself. It's waking up each day with intention, knowing that every decision, every step, and every challenge contributes to something meaningful. When you live with purpose, you stop chasing things that don't fulfill you, and instead you focus on what truly matters: growth, service, and significance. Most people drift through life without a clear sense of direction. They let circumstances dictate their path and allow fear or comfort to control their choices. But those who refuse to be average choose purpose over ease. They know that a life lived without purpose is a life wasted. Purpose gives you clarity when life feels chaotic. It gives you strength when things get hard. It reminds you why you started when the journey gets tough. It's the compass that guides you through uncertainty and the light that keeps you moving forward when darkness surrounds you. Purpose fuels perseverance because it gives meaning to the struggle. When you know why you're fighting, the pain becomes part of the process, not a reason to quit. Living with legacy means thinking beyond yourself. It's asking what you'll leave behind when your time is done. Will your actions inspire someone else to rise? Will your courage give others permission to believe in themselves? Legacy is not about fame or wealth. It's about influence, impact, and the way you make people feel. It's about creating something, an idea, a standard, a movement, that continues long after you're gone. Every great person understood that their purpose wasn't just to succeed for themselves, but to open doors for others, to prove that greatness is possible. When you live with purpose and legacy, every moment becomes an opportunity to grow, to give, and to build something lasting. You stop wasting time on things that don't serve your mission and start investing in what truly matters. You understand that the goal is not just to live long, but to live well, to make your presence felt, and to make your absence meaningful. You realize that your life is a story being written every single day, and it's up to you whether that story will be forgotten or remembered. Living with purpose and legacy is the ultimate refusal to be average. It's choosing to live in a way that echoes through time.